Hey guys, Cha-chan here, and today I'm redrawing an old sketch that, well, it's not that old, it's only from about October last year. So yeah, I'm redrawing an old-ish sketch that I never actually finished. So this is fan art for Mob Psycho 100. If you haven't seen it, it's an anime, also a manga, and I really recommend going and watching it or reading it. I've only watched it, so I don't know what the manga's like. Probably amazing, but I still haven't seen it. So anyway, if you haven't seen Mob Psycho 100, it's about this kid who's got these psychic powers. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it too much in case you do want to watch it. I don't want to spoil it or anything. But yeah, you should go and watch it, it's good. So, the reason I'm redrawing it is because my friend on Instagram, Ethical Mug, who you should really go and check out because they're an amazing artist and an awesome person, but they said, we started talking about Mob Psycho 100, and I was like, I want to try to draw Mob. I never finished it. I'm gonna go try and redraw it. And then this happened. I'm just really excited because, like, oh my gosh, I've like improved so much in like a year or less than a year. Like 1 year ago, not even a year ago, October last year, I couldn't even draw foreshortening and hands were difficult, and now I can draw foreshortening and hands. I mean, I'm not the best yet, but I'm so excited. But yeah. But yeah, you should really go and check out Ethical Mug. I'll leave a link to their Instagram in the description because they're so cool. Okay, so I should probably talk a bit about the art. So the original sketch, as in the one from October last year, I just could not do foreshortening. I couldn't draw the angle I wanted, and yeah, it just wasn't that good. But this time, I just kind of sketched it out. I didn't film the sketching because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing or if I'd be able to do it. But yeah, I just kind of sketched it out and was like, hey, this looks okay. For the hands, I did kind of like copy and paste the sketch of the hand because, you know, hands are difficult and I couldn't get the other one to look right. So yeah. But for the entire picture, I used the acrylic brush, which I'm trying to use more often because I really like how it looks. I just don't use it enough, to be honest, so I really need to start using it more. For most of the piece, I had my pen pressure on GIMP set to, I think it was Pencil Generic, which I don't use very often, but I thought it was kind of good to get the shading in for this, so that's what I did. And yeah. So I decided not to colour in Mob, I just did him with like grey and black and white, so just grayscale, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So just grayscale on Mob, and shading his hands it was a nightmare. I just couldn't get his hand shading to look right. I mean, I got there in the end, but it was just so hard. And at one point I drew on my line art layer. Oh, it was just like, oh dear. But it was okay because there wasn't any colouring to go on it, it was just, you know, shading. So it was fine. So I did kind of struggle drawing the sleeves a bit, and also making the hands look sort of symmetrical. Like, I had to trace over my own line art for the other hand, so I didn't want them to look exactly the same, but, you know, that oh no was me realising I was on the line art layer. But yeah, just trying to get them to look symmetrical but not exactly symmetrical. That was a bit difficult. So for the background, I ended up doing two different things. Well, not two different things, I attempted the background twice. Second time it was okay. So I wanted it to be like, originally it was going to be all these like pastel rainbow colours, but I kind of changed that in this piece because, like, I don't know, I just kind of did. So it's all kind of like dark purples at first, and I'm still using the acrylic brush with the same pen pressure, but it just did not look right. I mean, you see here I start sketching it out, and at first I'm like, oh yeah, this looks okay. And then I finish it up and I'm like, it just looks bad. I mean, it wasn't bad, it was just not quite there. Like, something was missing from it. It was just too messy. I mean, I did want the background to be messy, but it just wasn't quite right. So I did redo it with more vibrant colours, and yeah, I think it looked a lot better in the end. At least I hope it does. It looks a lot better than the original, at least. So, yeah. I mean, I was kind of like, do I use these really saturated colours? Because it's really hard to pull off saturated colours. I mean, it is possible to use them, but with my style, I tend to go for the less saturated colours. So it was a bit weird for me because I'm not used to it, but I think it looks okay. I tried to kind of focus most of the colour around his hands because, I don't know, it just kind of made sense. And yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. I should mention that I'm going away for a couple of weeks. I'll try and figure out how to schedule videos, but if I can't, then I'll make sure to let you guys know before I go on holiday. I'm probably going to Germany, so that's fun. I've never been to Germany before, so I'm really excited, because I speak German, or I'm learning how to speak German, so I'm just really excited. But yeah, I'll try and keep you guys updated on what's happening with my channel and stuff, so yeah. Oh yeah, I tried to make the acrylic brush bigger, but it just ended up like pixelated, so yeah, it just didn't really work. Yeah. I was gonna take, oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Thank you so much for 139 subscribers. Like, that is so close to 140. Like, oh my gosh. Honestly, thank you so much, everyone. You're like amazing. Anyway, so yeah, we're at the end of the video. Here's the old piece, which is all misproportioned and stuff, and here's the new one, which I think is a big improvement. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for 139 subscribers, and bye! Oh, and go check out Ethical Mug, links in the description. They're a really cool person. Okay, bye!